crowd of better than 70,000 on hand at Pro Players Stadium in Miami. We welcome you to Game 3 of this National League Championship Series, where the series is even at a game apiece. The Chicago Cubs square off with the Florida Marlins.
Look at the regular season numbers on Redman. Will walk some guys, will throw a lot of pitches. Here's the scouting report on him. Then he does fastballs, and he doesn't mind being behind in the count because he always is.
Rolled over, knocked down by Lee, but he won't get the out. And Redman is hurt.
Just get the ball in Rodriguez's hands as quick as you can.
Perfectly placed bunt by Grzelcyk. And Redman will flip to Lee for the first down. With a sacrifice to Grzelcyk, advancing Lofton to scoring position.
That's a mistake.
Launched into left field, and it's off the wall. Lofton will score, and Sosa knocks in the game's first run. And the Cub fans are being heard in Miami. Lou, those 3 home runs, hit .321 in the series. Bouncing ball up the middle. Castillo. Look at that turn by Gonzalez.
Here's the numbers on Kerry Wood. 14 and 11. Those 11 losses loom there a little bit. Power pitches, total determination on the mound.
Gone on strikes.
To be off, to leave a ball right out over the plate.
Rounder to the shortstop. And Wood battles back after falling behind. 3 balls and a strike to retire Castillo. 11 runs batted in. In the air, deep right center field. Lofton giving chase. Sosa waves him off, and that'll end the inning.
Not out there. It's a big part of the yard, Tommy.
Coming from every different direction, it's very exciting to play in a place like this.
Ripped down to third. Pretty slick pickup there by Cabrera. Well, speaking of the crowd, we asked Mark Redman what it was like. 3-2 pitch coming again from Redman. Shot into right field. Base hit by Carroll.
All right, there's a lot of money over there, and Karros just stands up there. As you mentioned, Tommy used to be this.
3-2. Runner goes, ball 4 low, and the Cubs have 2 on with 1 out. It's time for our Sprint virtual manager question. This guy's got to still pitch next year. 3-1. And ball 4. Redman walks the 7-hole hitter, the 8-hole hitter to load him up for Kerry Wood, who can swing the bat.
And with 1 out, he's got to make sure the ball drops.
Line softly into short center. Pierre the catch. Runner tags. Here comes the throw to the plate, and it's off the back of the mound. Scoring is Karros. Wood the sac fly RBI. And it's a 2-0 Cub lead. I would imagine they'll appeal this play. All the batters in the Marlin lineup here tonight. Stagger. Base hit left field. They're going to hold the runner at third. I'm a little surprised about that. Already a 2-0 lead. 2 outs in the inning. Pop up. Short left field. And that will end the inning. Cubs get another run. Couple of hits, couple of walks, and leave them loaded.
Yeah, by about 10 miles an hour.
Line into center field, and Lofton stands up to get it.
Boy, were balls jumping out of Wrigley in the first 2 games, or what?
Broken bat flare into short left, and this ball will fall.
I put him as what Darren Dalton meant to us at 97.
Swing Swing and a miss on a high fastball, and Encarnacion gone on strikes. Second strikeout for Wood. 7 in the series. And he just slaps it into right field. A base hit. Cabrera will stop at second. That's good hitting right there by Conine, and he's done that this entire series. He did it against Mark Pryor in Game 2. 1-1 to Gonzalez. Lined into left field. Hit well. Back to the wall, and it's up against it. Rounding third and scoring is Cabrera. On to third, Conine. RBI double by Gonzalez, his first hit of the LCS. Bouncer back to Wood. And that will end the inning. But the Marlins get on the board. They slice the lead in half.
Come back in there again.
This is where we talked about doubling up, but I don't think he'll do it.
Yeah, there it goes.
Off speed pitch. Now Moises Alou. Grounded fair up the third base line. Into the corner. Alou making a turn on his way to second base. Well, there's a very nice story in a local paper today about Moises Alou and revisiting 1997.
If he makes a mistake, you'll pull it. We've already seen Sosa do that. We've seen Alou do that.
To a fastball right by him.
Redman is up to his 61st pitch. He's not even out of the third inning. Not good.
And again, slap to the right side, but Castillo is waiting. That'll end the inning. One hit, one left. Top of the order coming up for the speedy Marlins down a run. Both have gone hitless in those games. Each 0 for 1 tonight against Kerry Wood. Hard hit ball, but right at Gresolano.
Boy, the ball gets on you so quickly in this infield, and it's not a great infield to catch balls on.
Fastball in.
Tied up Castillo, one hopper to short. Gonzalez going to get rid of it quickly. All right, Al Leiter, we have the at-bat. Mark Redman against Sammy Sosa.
Kerry Wood or anybody else throws. Another slider. He's going to finish. He's going to reach out. Finish.
Check swing, and Rodriguez went around. He does finish him off in a 1-2-3 third. 3 strikeouts for Wood. Cubs lead at the end of 3 in Game 3. 2-1. Struck him out on 3 pitches. Now that's going to work.
And that's expanding the strike zone.
And Redman has walked Damian Miller. Talk about a striking resemblance. Wood lays down the bunt perfectly on a breaking ball thrown by Redman. Well, we sat down with Mark Pryor and asked him about
Probably one of the smaller starters they've got.
Popped up and playable. Budge fires away the mask, getting over. One left. Marlins come to bat. Lee, Cabrera, and Encarnacion coming up down a run. Breaking ball rolled down to third. One away.
Mom was out there teaching him how to do it.
Here to that. Good sharp slider down and away, and Cabrera gone on strikes. 4th of the night for Kerry Wood.
Put the spin on the ball.
Struck him out on his slider, down and away, and that'll end the inning. 5 strikeouts for Wood. 2-1, Cubs in front. We're back after a word from your local Fox station.
Tougher on the finesse guys.
Ground ball, right side. One away. All right, here comes Sammy Sosa.
I don't think he'll change his approach at all. I think he'll still look middle away.
Off the end of the bat, he drops it into left center field. Sosa an aggressive turn, and he'll stop after a 1-out single. It was a changeup. It was down and away. Sammy went and got it. Jam shot pop-up to the shortstop. 2 away.
You know, we're getting a look at didn't throw that many pitches. He's working a little harder today.
Yes, he is. Ball 4 to Ramirez. 4th walk issued tonight by Redman. 2 on, 2 out, and Carroll's coming up.
Coming in, but I'm coming in with conviction and aggressiveness to come under his hands. Change up, down the way.
Tough pickup on a second short hop by Cabrera. A hit 2 left, 2-1. Completed. Roundabout way, Jeffrey Loria wound up buying the team after owning the Montreal Expos. Rounded down to third. Ramirez throws out Conan. Larry Beinfest has certainly not gotten the credit that he deserves. You look around this Marlin lineup tonight as Gonzalez has gone on strikes. And in just the last year and a half, Conine brought back. There's Dontrell Willis. They made the trade to get him. And Redman draws a walk. Wow. Redman hit. He had the second most bunt hits in all of Major League Baseball with 29. Looper into left center. That'll fall a hit. And Redman stops at second base. They are loaded for the most dangerous hitter in this entire postseason so far.
After that last hack, absolutely go with that slider down the way.
Which he does, and strikes him out on 3 pitches. Marlins leave him loaded. 2-1 Chicago as Wood picks up his 7th strikeout, none bigger than that. The end of the bat. Lee says forget about it. Right away, while we have a moment, we'll send it to our Fox Television Network Center. And here's Jeannie Zalesko. See the postseason numbers for Clemens. 1 game 500. Damian Miller, a fly ball, deep center field. But that's a deep center field.
It is a joy to watch the guy work.
Ground ball to short. This will be a 5-pitch inning for Redman, and boy, did he need that.
Wasn't so tired from running those bases, was he?
Lee hit 31 home runs during the regular year. Line into left center field. Lofton over to cut it off. Picks it up barehanded. And makes a nice throw back into the cutoff man Gonzalez. Miguel Cabrera coming up.
While the pitcher's looking in to get the sign, the base runner gets the sign. If he sees curveball or something off speed, that's a good pitch to run it.
And then first pitch swinging, Cabrera. There's one. And a throw to second. Safe. Carroll's came off the bag. And Eric not going to argue a great deal with Mike Everett.
When he opens up too quickly, his ball will sail up and into a right-hander. That's the same thing that happened to Grzelcyk at second base.
Fly ball to short right. Sammy got a late break, but he'll get there. 8th in ERA, 6th best road ERA. Numbered and playable for Wood. And Wood with 6 solid innings in the books. Cubs in front 2-1, back after a break from your local Fox station. 3-1 to Kenny Lofton. And Lofton, a 3-1 hack, pops it up. Pierre coming on to get it.
The hitters so well when he has them set up, nail it. And then we have the reference to guys that throw the ball really hard. You can't throw down the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw. You have to throw for the corners.
They set up Grzelcyk there, coming in on him, and then it looked like Alley doubled up again on a fastball, and Grzelcyk wasn't looking for it.
That he could have hit hard and didn't.
There's that breaking ball. Grounded to Cabrera from his knee. See. Up the middle into center field. Sosa will make a turn but stay put.
This is the difference between playing down here. Chad Fox in the postseason has done a nice job for these Marlins. Power pitcher, good hard slider, fastball.
He played him there the other night in a blowout game. He's not played right field at all in the big leagues this year. He's there now. And a 4-pitch walk to Ramirez.
Here's what you've talked about all season long.
Bases loaded, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out that time, and the inning is over. No need for an appeal. Fox takes care of business. They stand and stretch. Still a 1-1 game. Kerry Wood in front of Alex Gonzalez, 0-2. Fisted into right center field. A base hit to begin the Marlins 7th. And Mike Lowell coming up.
That's what I've talked about all game long.
I agree.
3-2. Ball 4. You have the best bunter arguably in the major leagues coming to the plate. Against a guy, Al Leiter, you've talked about it a great deal in this series already.
Bunt a fastball that's in the strike zone.
Look at that. You talk about putting it down without even breaking a sweat. The tying run goes to third. The lead run to second.
It's a bad pitch.
Castillo will get the tying run home. That is execution. Get him on, get him over, get him in. We're tied at 2. Base hit right field, and Pudge Rodriguez has delivered again. Kyle Farnsworth takes over for Wood, and he faces Derek Lee with a runner at first and 2 away. Jersey of former Cub great Ron Santo hangs next to Kerry Wood. Swing and a miss, and that will end the inning. 2-strike pitch, base hit by Pudge, giving the Marlins a 3-2 lead. We go to the 8th.
And he says, I don't know.
Deep right center field, but Pierre will run it down. That ball at Wrigley Field in Game 1 or Game 2 is out of here.
Came into this game throwing the fastball for strikes.
That ball driven into right center field. A long run, and it will go to the wall. Goodwin can fly. He's on his way to third. And he stands there representing the tying run with 1 away.
Goodwin came up with a... There's a good chance that ball hit the fence and then the guy's hand.
Randall Simon hammers a pitch to right center field, and the Cubs have taken the lead.
Goodwin was the pinch hitter. During the regular season, pinch hitters for the Cubs at 155.
Let's listen to Gene Klein's our Fox to try and get the final 6 outs. On the ground to Gonzalez. That'll end the inning. but not before a one-out triple by Goodwin. And then Randall Simon, who came into the game as part of a double switch. 14 home runs from these two teams, a new LCS record. Base hit center field by Cabrera, and the tying run aboard to open the Florida 8th inning. But it again perfectly. Jack McKeon has asked two of his batters in the game here tonight to put down sacrifices, and each has executed. Lined into center field, right at Lofton. He hit that ball right on the nose. Two are out in the inning. And now on to pitch a Cubs closer this season, Joe Borowski. Base hit. They're going to wave around the runner. Alou nearly fell down. No chance for the play at plate. Throw to second. Safe there. 4-4 game. Lola drive into right field. Sammy going back to the track. And we march on to the 9th inning. What a game. Sosa to lead it off, knotted at 4. Uget, Ulysses, Urbina. Slider away, got him swinging. That's the location he wanted in game 1.
And the only slider he threw him in the at-bat. Has to use all his weapons.
Check swing roller down to third. Barehanded by Lowell, and had enough on a throw to get it. The Marlins will bat in the bottom of the 9th. Top of the order coming up with a chance to win it. And Castillo had hits. Pierre or Castillo. Pierre has a base hit tonight, but he might have his second hit. He does.
Stick that in your back pocket.
Juan Pierre puts down the first strike he sees.
Oh, you talk about two pitcher perfect bunts.
The Marlins got 19 wins in their final at-bat during the regular year. They have 3 wins in their last at-bat during this postseason. So regular depth in right.
It doesn't matter.
High fly ball in the straightaway center field. Pierre will stay put. 2 away in the inning.
On a 3-1 count. With Mordecai as your next hitter.
Ball 4 up. Well, he got away with a hanger, it looked like, right there. It stayed up.
So why was it a ball?
Into scoring position, and he scored the tying run. Fly ball straight away center. Lofton waits, and Borowski pitches out of trouble in the 9th for the second time in 3 games in this LCS. We're headed for a little OT. Struck him out. Gonzalez pops it up and playable. Pudge in front of the plate. Two away, and Baco coming up. Inning over. 6 up, 6 down for Urbina. Back after a word from your local Fox station. center field. Room for Lofton. He goes back, comes in. One away. And let's see if Dusty comes to get Borowski.
He is a great guy, great teammate. May not contribute the way a star does on the field, but so much in the clubhouse.
Sharply hit ball up the middle, and a nice play made by Ramon Martinez. 32 home runs during the regular season. That ball in the air to right field. Sosa shy of the track will get it. Gutty work by Borowski out of the bullpen to get through the 10th. Simon will lead off the 11th. And now taking over on the mound, left-hander out of the Marlin bullpen, Michael Tejera. 1-1. Jam shot pop-up. I'm not sure that's the location that Tejera was looking for on that breaking ball, but it worked out.
Tejera is going to be the last batter right here that he faces will be Lofton.
Base hit left field by Lofton. What a series Lofton has had.
Yeah, he does this as well as any left-handed hitter in baseball when he's facing a lefty.
In a Game 2 rout, won it 12-3, and we're in extra innings. In Game 3 is Braden Looper. Takes over on the mound. He got the save in Game 1.
The Cubs are like Notre Dame. They travel well.
Runner goes, and a base hit on a hit and run into left center. Conine, a diving attempt, it'll get by him. Lofton racing around. He will score. On his way to third, Glanville, and he's in there with a run-scoring triple.
And the Marlins middle infield, you have a guy throwing 95 miles an hour. He's not going to pull it. He's trying to go on the right side. Glanville does that very well. That was a great piece of hitting. That was a last.
Popped up. This will not get the run in from third, and Derek Lee's got it for the second out. Top of the order will bat for the Marlins in the bottom of this 11th. Popped up. Castillo will go and get it. And that's that. But the Cubs get the single by Kenny Lofton with one out. And he races on a hit and run all the way to the plate on a triple by Glanville. The veteran left-hander Mike Remlinger, and the Marlins have a top of the order coming up. Again, a 3-2 pitch coming to Juan Pierre. Slap to the shortstop. One away. That's a big out for Remlinger. Baco will hang him, and here comes the 0-2 on Castillo. Swing and a miss, but he's going to reach base safely. Back to the mound, bobbled by Remlinger, and he has to take the out at first rather than take the chance of the out at second. So the tying run in scoring position. Tying run at second base, the winning one at the plate here in the bottom of the 11th inning with 2 men out. Rounded up the third base line. And the ball dropped by Ramirez, and now they have the runner caught. Castillo, and a tag play will end the game. The Cubs have taken Game 3 on a bizarre ending to Game 3.